take a moment. Let's take a moment and do a little morning flow. We'll keep it short and sweet. We don't need to spend too much time, but we'll just wake up the body, say good morning to our senses and the environment around us. So I'm going to start off by drinking a little bit of water, just to hydrate some. Okay. Let's come to lay down flat on our backs. Knees propped up. Bring your heels close to your bum. Tee the arms out. And then begin to windshield wiper your legs from side to side. Go back and forth. Now, 2 more times on each side. And then bring your knees straight up. Arms stretch over your head. Lay it out long. Plant your feet and begin to tuck your tailbone and bridge up just a little bit. And come back down. Inhale, tuck and lift. Exhale, bring your seat back to the ground. 2 more times. Inhale, tuck and lift. Push firmly into your heels. Feel the ground beneath you. Exhale, come back down to the ground, vertebra by vertebra. 1 more time. Bring your hands back down by your sides. Roll over to whichever side feels best. Prop yourself up and come to sit. Sukhasana, or cross-legged pose. So we'll just take a moment here to roll out the neck, starting by going to the left first. Three rolls to the left. Let's see if there are any sticky spots. And then reverse direction. Again, noticing those sticky spots. Maybe lingering there for a little bit of extra attention. Bring your head back to neutral. Inhale, lift your arms up over your head. Bring your right hand behind your seat and left hand to your knee, and we'll take a gentle twist. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Inhale, come back to center, lift your arms up again, and let's do the other side. Inhaling and lengthening the spine, growing a little taller, and then exhaling and deepening the twist. On the next inhale, come back to neutral. Lift your arms up. Hands to prayer. Exhale all the way down. You can bring your hands to your knees. And we'll begin a really gentle circular motion to the left. Waking up the spine a little bit more. And another invitation to see if there are any sticky spots or areas where your body is speaking to you. Just wants you to pay attention. You don't have to change anything, but just take note of what's showing up. And go as slowly or as quickly as you want. You might hear some pops. Reverse. Noticing in my lower back, there's a little bit of inflammation coming up on the left-hand side. It's just something I'm going to be aware of throughout the day. Check in about. Come back to neutral spine. And we'll find a seated cat-cow. So on an inhale, we'll arch the spine, tip the chin back, and then exhale, round the spine out. Find a lot of space in the back body. And we'll go back and forth between these two postures. Come back to neutral spine when you're ready. And we'll make our way onto our hands and knees. Now we'll do cat-cow from here. So roll your shoulders back. And inhale. Pelvis tilts. What? Pelvis tilts. Belly drops. Chin to the sky. Exhale. Reverse everything. Round out the spine. Tuck the chin. Push into the ground. Find some space. Inhale, reverse. Energize your hands towards your knees. Exhale, round the spine. Find space in the back body. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chin. Exhale, round and push away from the ground. And I'll open it up for some intuitive movement. Maybe you find that a circular motion, kind of rolling everything out, feels good. Or maybe finding yourself forward, back, bringing your hips forward and then tucking them back towards your heels. Wherever you are, reverse what you're doing. Just let this be a moment of reflection. What is your body trying trying to tell you? What does your body want you to know? And exhale and come to child's pose. We'll stay here for another 3 deep breaths. As you're inhaling, notice your belly expanding into your legs. And on each exhale, let it be a release of something. Inhaling into your belly and into your back body. And then exhaling, releasing something, anything. Last breath, inhale. Open mouth, side out. Come back into hands and knees. Bring your hands and handprint forward, tuck the toes, and we'll find our first down dog of the day. Lengthening through the spine, finding a soft bend in your knees so that the integrity of the spine is there. We're looking for length more than anything else. You can pedal out the feet back and forth. Maybe it feels good to bring your right foot to the blade edge, and then switch to the other side. Just find some extra length on either side of your torso. And when you're ready, can find just a hold for a moment. And then begin to walk slowly and intentionally up towards the top of the mat into a forward fold. Let your head hang here. Maybe rock back and forth from your heels to your toes as you feel the ground beneath you. Soft bend in your knees here as well. Let your front body be draped over your legs. Find that support. On the next inhale, we'll take a halfway lift. So strengthen into your legs. Find some length in your spine. If you have blocks, you can bring your hands to the blocks. And then exhale, forward fold. Soft bend in your knees. Release down. 2 more times. Inhale. Halfway lift. Lengthen the spine. Tailbone away from the crown of your head. Exhale, forward fold. Find a little rock. Last time, inhale. Lengthen the legs and the spine. Tailbone away from the crown of the head. And exhale, forward fold. Now we're going to come all the way up to stand. Nice and slowly lengthen the legs. Roll up vertebra by vertebra. You get to the top, roll your shoulders up, down, and back away from you. Tadasana, mountain pose. Palms face away from you. Feel the ground beneath you. And just take a moment to say good morning. You can bring one hand to your chest, one hand to your belly. And set an intention for the day. Maybe it's to just show up and be present. Maybe it's to listen more than you speak. Maybe it's to speak more than you listen. Maybe it's to do something new, one new thing. You feel ready. Bring your hands back down by your sides. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Hands plant. Step back into plank. Right foot, left foot. You can bring your knees to the ground if that feels okay. And lower yourself all the way down. Flat. Untuck your toes. Hands can come to rest and make a little pillow underneath your forehead. And we'll just rock the hips out from side to side. Now we'll bring our hands to 10 and 2 and find a cobra. The more you bring your hands out, the less deep it will be of a stretch. Closer in, the deeper the stretch. So pick what feels best to you and where your body is today. Tuck your tailbone. Energize your core, like there's a little flame underneath your belly button and you don't want to get burned, so you're bringing your belly button sucking in to the midline to create a little bit more stability. And on your inhale, plant your hands and begin to roll up slowly. And bring your shoulders away from your ears. Find some extra length in your spine. Look over your left shoulder. Look over your right shoulder. And exhale down. We'll do that 2 more times. Adjust your hands to where it feels good. You can even do this on your finger pads. Inhale, lift. Shoulder, shoulder. Exhale all the way down slowly. Inhale, tuck the pelvis, lift. Shoulders roll down and back. Shoulder, shoulder. Exhale all the way down. Hands come underneath your shoulders. Tuck your toes. Push back into child's pose. And then downward facing dog. Spend. Spend another round of breath here. Lift the right leg up and back, three-legged dog, and tuck your knee in towards your chest and step through. You can help yourself up with your hand as well. We're coming into a low crescent here, untucking the toes. Grab your blocks if you'd like to. And we'll just spend a little bit of time waking up the hamstrings and the hips. So we're going to flow back and forth between low lunge and half splits. Bringing your toes towards your face energetically for the half splits, and then pushing in to the hip, finding some extra length. And this is another spot where you might find that things feel a little bit sticky. Just move at your own pace. Maybe you're going faster than I am. Maybe you're going slower than I am. It's whatever your body's asking for. We'll do a few more rounds here. Place the blocks down, plant the hands, bring your right leg back to meet your left, and then child's pose and push into downward facing dog. Pedal the legs out here. Stop when you feel ready. Inhale, left leg lifts. Tuck the knee towards the chest and step through. I'm going to help your leg up if you need it. And we'll do the other side. Low lunge. And half splits on the other side. I feel this in my hamstring, and definitely my hips as well. You might be feeling it somewhere else. Again, checking in, because each side tends to be different, either wildly different or slightly different, depending on how your body is feeling on any given day. So we'll flow back and forth between these two. Just a couple more moments. Really waking up. Yep, I'm feeling that lower back on the left side here, giving me some information. Okay. We'll end here. Put the blocks down. Bring the left leg to meet the right. Come back into downward facing dog. Come to plank. Bring your knees down. Exhale all the way down. Maybe you feel ready for upward facing dog, or you would like to take cobra. Again, low cobra, any heart opener of your choice. And go upward facing dog. So tucking the pelvis in to protect the lower back. Thighs and knees off the floor. And I come back into my downward facing dog. And then back down to my knees. And we'll close this little practice out. You can come to sit on your bum. And come back into easy seat, or sukhasana, gentle seat rather. And just sit, take a moment, let the practice sink in. Express some gratitude for yourself and the ways you showed up to say good morning to your body. Prep it for the day. Bring your hands to Anjali Mudra, or prayer. Center of your chest. Sealing your practice in any way that feels good to you. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thanks for joining me.